Oh, it seems there's a dinner here. Yes! Hello, my name is Sarah and I am standing here on the spot of Lexington, Illinois, where John Patton built the very first frontier cabin in this area in 1829. He built the cabin in an abandoned Indian village, which is here all around. But when the Indians learned that he is a gunsmith who can fix, repair, and even modify rifles like this, they moved back. John Patton lived peacefully in this area with Kickapoo tribe for a period of 3 years. However, this peace was interrupted very soon due to the Black Hawk War in 1832. Well, despite the war, Patton stayed. He fortified his cabin into a stockade and even invited other settlers to join him. One of those settlers was William Smith. Smith raised a daughter in this area and her name was Emily. She had a very strong personality and was highly intelligent and loved horses. Emily got married with David Vandola, and the couple started to raise horses together. When in 1853 the railroad arrived, they could ship their horses to Chicago, which made a huge fortune for them and millions of dollars in today's money. Won't you want to join me on this journey through the history of Lexington? Now I'm off to visit Emily in their very first house that she and her husband built. Hi. Hello.
Welcome. Can I offer you some tea?
Oh, yes, please. So, this is where you lived when you were first married.
Why, yes. We used to have some elegant parties here. Everyone came. The Franklins, the Richardsons, the Scroggins, the Hefners, just everyone.
Wow. And later I understand that your husband built the second house for you as a gift, right?
There was a time I grew restless, it's true. But he said, Emily, if you'll stay in Lexington, I'll build you a castle. And that's just what he did. We had some good years there. It's where we established the Lexington Women's Club in 1895.
Wow. What was the purpose of the club?
It's cultivate culture and refinement, of course, and to pursue Christian service. Each of the ladies had a project.
Project? What was the project for?
Well, my project, I established a reading room, which eventually became the Lexington Library.
And I understand that you paid for the construction of the library, right?
That is what they say.
Oh, this is the railroad on which you shipped your horses onto the north.
Oh, yes. Oh, look, there's the train station. Let's buy a ticket to Chicago. Go to a grand hotel for a meal.
Oh, yes. Hello, we'd like to buy a ticket to Chicago, please.
A ticket to Chicago? Well, we don't sell tickets to Chicago.
What do you sell?
Well, we're a restaurant now.
Oh, wow.
Would you like to come in and see?
Oh, sure.
Wonderful. So obviously you guys thought this was a trade station, you were looking for a ticket, but what it is right now is I've converted it into a restaurant. And it's a little neighborhood bistro, and it's a really special place because of the building, it being an old depot, and then the style of food that we serve, which is fine dining for people in a small little central Illinois town.
Wow, this is amazing.
Much better than a trip to Chicago, I'd say.
Exactly.
What kind of carriage is this? Where are the horses?
Well, horses are down here. Come on in. During 1920s, Lexington was something like cattleman's town. Men came to the railroad to find work, and they used to live in kind of dormitory building, which called hotels for men. And this building is one of those places. And after some years, people used to call it Nancy Ann's Hotel for Men. During the years of World War II, patriotic farmers from Lexington planted 4,290 acres of hemp. The project officially called Hemp for Victory. However, the farmers who grew the hemp called it Hemp to Hand Hitler. And this is the hemp.
Well, about 8,000 tons of hemp were processed in and around this plant each year. The hemp was dried, combed, softened, and twisted into hanks. And then the baled hemp was loaded onto rail cars, which were then shipped on the same rail line that actually transferred my horses up to Chicago.
Wow, interesting. Although Route 66 was built in 1926, it wasn't until after World War II that the mother route, so named by John Steinbeck, would be one of the most important cultural icons in the country. And through the automobile boom years, there were, I think it was in 1950s, millions of tourists travel across the country on Route 66.
Well, thousands of motor lodges, motels, restaurants, and diners sprang up, and some are still operating today. One of those diners sits at the corner of 66 and Main Street in Lexington and still serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner to Route 66 travelers from all over the world.
Oh.
And just up the street, those same travelers can check out a craft brewery, restaurants, boutique shopping, and unique lodging.
Wow. Well, before leaving the Lexington, I think we have another stop, which is the library that you built.
Well, there I am. In grateful memory of Emily Smith Vandola. Does that mean I'm